I am so pissed off right now. I'm gonna wait until a couple of you guys get on here. I didn't even have time. Parker, what's up, man? I'm I'm so pissed off right now. I'm I don't even cuss. And I'm not going to cuss. But I want to cuss. Sony, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? Somebody cuss for me in the comments. I can't even do. I can't. Hmm. Why can't we have nice things? Why? Why? Like, okay, if you just joining in, it was just reported that Sony and Marvel are at a standoff. That means that the contract deal that they had is no longer standing. The deal that they had was a pretty simple one. Basically, Marvel would come in and do all the work. They would make the movies, right? That Kevin Feige would come in and take care of all the creative stuff. They'd hire the people, all that. And Sony would just sit back and rake in the profits. I wish somebody would come and do my job and let me collect them checks. What? Like, dream job. And what happens? Marvel comes in, they give Sony two really good Spider-Man movies, way better than Amazing Spider-Man, because who's checking for Amazing Spider-Man 3? I'm not. They only deliver like one of the best Spider-Man movies to date, and this is where we're at. Now, according to this report, Marvel was like, hey, yo, we done gave you $1 billion Spider-Man movie. A movie that you've never been able to do this. Moving forward, we kind of would like a cut since we're doing all the work. 50%. Half and half. We'll still do we'll make the movies for you. We just want 50%. Sony's like, nah, you can keep that 5% and we can keep the same deal going. Bruh. Yup. Who got Sony out there feeling themselves? See, this is why. And I've been trying to tell people this. This is why we need not support certain things that are not good. I totally understand, and I might be. I understand if people don't agree with me. It's totally fine. That's fine as long as we keep it respectful. I was not a fan of the Venom movie. I was not a fan when it was announced and there was no Spider-Man and they were going to change up his origin and do all this other stuff. I was not on board with that, and I'm a strict believer that when you support things financially, because that's the only thing these companies like care about, when you go and pay for stuff like that, they're going to be like, "Oh, this is good. People like it. Let's do more." I never wanted that Venom movie, not like that. And now Sony is out here feeling themselves probably. They sitting here thinking like, well, look at us. We just got $1 billion Spider-Man movie and Venom made $800 million. So we've got to be able to do this on our own, right? This Sony has now become the new Fox. And that's fine. Look, I'm not saying Venom was a terrible movie. It wasn't my cup of tea. I know it was entertaining for some people. But at the same time, you have to realize when you put your money towards something, you're supporting it, and they're going to make more stuff like it. And honestly, I don't believe in the Venom direction that they're taking. But that's just me. So what this deal means is that Spider-Man will no longer be in the MCU. He's not going to be palling around with the Avengers anymore. He's not, I mean, things can change. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Sony feels the pressure, because they are getting trashed online right now, and they come to their senses and something else happens. But right now, I think Tom Holland Spider-Man is only there for like 2 more movies under contract. So, and it's going to be awkward now because now they have to go into the follow-up from Far From Home, and you can't mention Avengers, you can't mention anything in the MCU anymore, and now they're kind of pushed and regulated to the Sony Spider Verse or Sony Marvel Verse, whatever they're trying to call this new universe that Sony is trying to make. So it's confusing, it's weird. It's like, why don't you like making money? I don't understand. Like, but hey, we get Spider-Man and Venom, right? Like, that's yay. I, Sony is the new Fox for me. They're the new Fox. It's kind of like we saw what Fox was doing, and I remember when Sony made the first deal with Marvel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, genius. Like, you guys actually care about the fans. And I know, like, these companies don't care about the fans per se. It's always about the bottom line, right? But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I'm not suggesting people should boycott, but I wouldn't be surprised if the next Spider-Man movie came out like Dark Phoenix. I just wouldn't. I mean, we saw how that kind of worked out, and Sony had 5 tries. Like, they had 5 Spider-Man movies to, like, even try and get close to what Marvel's been doing, and they haven't gotten there, but yeah, okay, so let's try and be optimistic though, right? So if, let's say, Spider-Man comes, he can't be part of the MCU. Okay, fine. He's gonna be with Venom. That means he can be with Morbius, with Jared Leto. That means he can finally, have his little thing with Kraven the Hunter. I guess he can make some appearances with the Black Sable and or the Silver Sable and Black Cat movie. I mean, does that excite you guys? I don't know. Like, and you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do another one. This best case scenario, right? This would be like, okay, Sony, I think maybe all will be forgiven if you do something like Spider-Verse. And I mean, like, they got to come right out the gate with that. I'm talking about, like, yo, you bringing back Toby, you bringing back Andrew and Tom Holland, and you need to introduce a new Miles Morales. Like, you got to come out right out the gate with that, to me. And you do something like that, I'm not saying all is forgiven, but I will have a short-term memory. I'll just say that. I still don't like this overall, though. I just don't like it. This was like a match made in heaven for the companies and for the fans, and I was sitting here kind of getting confident with Sophie, my daughter, Sony. My daughter's got my eldest daughter, her birthday is today, so I got to hurry up and get this done with. But I was confident with Sony that they were about to, do like their own little solo movies and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, hey, like, have fun with that. Like, you guys just try it out. It's cool. At least you're trying something. It's good luck with the Morbius. Good luck with the Silver Sable. Venom 2, hey. But now this happens. And it's like, it throws a wrench in the MCU. I mean, luckily, Marvel can, they've got like 5 years to kind of like avoid Spider-Man, I guess, in this case, which is going to be super awkward. Um, just, they need to fix this. Like, I don't know. They just need to fix this. Yeah, okay. So I'm seeing y'all comments here. Yeah, I get the feeling some people are gonna boycott, and I think that if Sony just kind of like gets whiff of that, then this kind of will just they might end up caving, because if you think about it, this is a business deal. Like in Sony's mind, they're sitting here thinking, it's cool, we got this, we can do this. Now, I have heard that this new report was probably leaked. Allegedly, maybe. I don't know. It's just speculation. Let's put on our conspiracy hats on. Maybe Disney put this out. Maybe Disney allowed this story to leak so that they can kind of use this as a negotiation tactic. Because right now, Sony ain't looking too hot. If you go look on Twitter right now, they coming for Sony. They coming for them, So it's I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if some petitions start going up. I know. If you guys go to E-Man's movie reviews on Facebook, I just put up a poll. All I ask is like, do you believe that Sony can handle Spider-Man now without Marvel's help? Because I actually do want to know if people believe that Sony can do it. I don't know why they would think that, but it was at 88%. Oh, oh, oh. Well, hey, that's why I tagged the companies, on my poll, because I wanted y'all go look at the numbers. Y'all go look at what the people got to say, because I don't understand who makes these decisions and how they can. I wouldn't be surprised if, no, I'm not even gonna say nobody get fired. I'm not gonna say that, but um, I guess they just don't like money. I don't know. I was looking forward to the next Spider-Man movie now, but now I'm kind of like, I don't think I care. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go run. It's my oldest daughter's birthday. She's 12 today, which is crazy. I didn't know she grew so fast. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will be checking back in. I'll comment, chat with you guys. I might even come and vent again. I don't know. Whatever. But if you have any questions or whatever, just let me know. And I will let my daughter know that she's got all these happy birthdays. Her name is Sydney. She is 12 years old and going on like 20 or something. But anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.